I have a Nordyne M1MC furnace and the pilot will not light. It has an igniter. It has been windy for the last few days and I had to run through the steps to relight it. Now today, it will not light. Is there anything else I can check?
Hello, my name is XXXXX will be my pleasure to assist you. Does the furnace have a standing pilot that is lit all the time, or is there a hot surface igniter that glows up when there is a call for heat?
Standing pilot.
Okay, and the pilot won't light with the igniter? First, when you look in the hole and click the igniter, do you see a spark from the igniter? You are holding the pilot button down on the gas valve while pushing the spark igniter, correct?
I haven't looked in the hole while turning the knob to on, and I am following the instructions on the inside of the door in the manual. Lighting instructions for standing pilot models. A. Stop. Read the safety information. B. Set the thermostat to the lowest setting. C. Turn off all electric power to the appliance. D. Push in the gas control lever slightly and move left to off. Do not force. E. Wait 10 minutes to clear out any gas. If you then smell gas, stop. Follow step D in the safety information. If you don't smell gas, go to the next step. F. Find pilot, follow metal tube, pilot tube from gas control valve. Open hinged fire observation door. The pilot is found at the end of the pilot tube just left of the pilot shield. G. Slightly depress the gas control lever and move it right to the on position and release, then move it to the pilot position. H. Move the control lever to set and hold. Immediately light the pilot with a match. Continue to hold the control lever for about 1 minute after the pilot is lit. Release the lever and it will spring back to the pilot position. Pilot should remain lit. If it goes out, repeat steps D through H above. If the lever does not spring back when released, stop and immediately call your service technician or gas supplier. If the pilot will not stay lit after several tries, move the gas control lever to off and call your service technician or gas supplier. I. Move the gas control lever left to on. J. Turn on all electric power to the furnace. Set the thermostat to heat and or the desired temperature setting. Set the on-off fan switch to on. K. Replace the furnace door.
I think your furnace may have a hot surface igniter. Is there a circuit board with LED lights on it in the upper cabinet of the furnace? Is there any LEDs flashing, and if they are, how many times?
Yes, sorry about that. Yes, there are LED lights. Red is steady and yellow, pilot is not illuminated. Oh wait, that is not the correct instructions. That I cut and pasted. So sorry. It is this one. Operating instructions for M1M, models with direct ignition, A. Stop. Read the safety information. B. Set the thermostat to the lowest setting. C. Turn off all electric power to the appliance. D. This appliance is equipped with an ignition device which automatically lights the burner. Do not try to light the burner by hand. E. Honeywell, push in the gas control knob and turn clockwise to off. Robertshaw, push the gas control lever to off. Note, the lever cannot be placed in the off position unless it is pushed in slightly. Do not force, see figures 30 and 31. F. Wait 10 minutes to clear out any gas. If you smell gas, stop. And follow step D in the safety information section. If you do not smell gas, go to the next step. G. Set the on-off switch to the on position. H. Honeywell, turn knob on gas control counterclockwise to on. Robertshaw, push the gas control lever to on. I. Turn on all electric power to the appliance. J. Replace the furnace door. K. Set the thermostat to heat and the desired temperature setting. The furnace should light after approximately 75 seconds. If the appliance will not operate, follow the instructions to turn off gas to appliance and call your service technician or gas supplier. It's got the Honeywell. So sorry. I hate manuals with more than one model. But it does have LEDs.
Try relighting the furnace with these instructions. According to the manual, it should fine. We just need to see if the igniter comes on to LGHD the burner.
It's his Nordyne M1MC 077 ABW.
Yes, it has a hot surface igniter.
I have run through those instructions like 10 times. Day before yesterday the pilot went out. It was windy, but I was able to relight with the second set of instructions I pasted. Now it does nothing. Red LED is steady and yellow is not present.
Try resetting the power to the furnace and then put the watch to see if the furnace does anything or if the LED lights change. Be sure the thermostat is turned up for Heath. Heat.
Low. I popped the breaker and had everything on. Nothing.
LED is still the same on the circuti board.
Yes. So is this the sequence that is happening, or trying to happen? Sequence of operation for M1M models with direct ignition model furnaces do not have a pilot. Ignition is accomplished automatically by a silicon carbide hot surface igniter. A control module takes care of all timing functions. After lighting, the control module uses the igniter as a flame sensor, shutting off gas should the flame go out. There are no external relays or timing devices. Do not try to light this furnace manually. The control module is not field serviceable. A. On a call for heat, the thermostat contacts close, supplying 24 VAC between terminals C and W of the control module, which starts combustion motor. B. When the inducer starts, the The air pressure switch closes at -0.20 dubc differential pressure and energizes the control. C. After a 45 seconds purge period, the igniter is energized for a 30 seconds warm-up period, after which the gas valve opens. D. The trial period for ignition is approximately 6 seconds, after which the gas valve either gas control figure 31. Direct ignition gas valve, Robertshaw figure 30. Direct ignition gas valve, Honeywell gas control knob 23 remains open if flame is sensed, or closes if flame is not sensed. E. If flame is not sensed, the entire sequence is repeated 4 more times before lockout occurs. To reset, wait 30 seconds and then interrupt the 24 vac power by turning the room thermostat below room temperature, then returning it to the original set point. F. If flame is not established on the 5th trial for ignition, initial try plus 4 retries, the control de-energizes the gas valve, flashes 4 on the status LED, and lockouts out heat operation for 1 hour. G. If a flame is present, the control energizes the main blower on heat speed 30 seconds after the gas valve opens. H. When call for heat is satisfied, the thermostat contacts open, the gas valve shuts off gas flow, and the combustion blower remains on for a 30 seconds post-purge period. I. The main blower is de-energized after a 120 seconds blower off delay.
Okay, you see the red, white, green thermostat wires in the furnace cabinet? Should have wire nuts on them.
Yes, they do have wire nuts. I see them.
If you disconnect the red and the white wires and connect the red and white wires from the furnace together, this should make the furnace fire.
Should I turn the power off first? Or have everything on?
Yes, turn off the power, then connect the wires and then turn the power back on.
I hear something. Now I just heard a click and yellow LED is on. And we have heat.
Okay, your problem is either in the thermostat or the thermostat wires. Check your thermostat wires behind your thermostat by disconnecting the thermostat. Reconnect the wires in the furnace and do the same at the thermostat. Connect the red and white wires together. If the furnace fires up, then the wires are fine. If not, then the wires are broke somewhere. The thermostat is most likely the issue though. Be sure and shut the power off to the furnace before replacing the thermostat and connecting the wires together.
Thank you so much. And thank you for being patient. HVAC is not my strong point, tongue. Gonna let it warm up a bit before I cut power again and tackle the thermostat. So now I just rate you?
You are very welcome, and yes, now just a rating, and that's that.
Awesome. You made my day, hell, a month for that matter. Smile.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.